I stare at my phone for 20 minutes, reading the same text message over and over until the words blurred together. Your work isn't profitable enough for this market. We're going with a different artist for the showcase. I'll give you $500 for your time and materials. $500 for 6 weeks of intensive work. 12 massive paintings that Sarah had promised would be the centerpiece of her most exclusive event yet. I'd spent 3 years working with her gallery, pouring my heart into custom pieces for her wealthiest clients. My landscapes brought in serious money, consistently selling for 5 figures each. But Sarah always found creative ways to underpay me. She claimed gallery fees, marketing costs, and overhead expenses ate up most of the profit, leaving me with barely 20% of what collectors actually paid. I accepted it because I thought building a relationship with an established gallery was worth the sacrifice. Last month, she called with what she described as a career-defining opportunity. A $2 million investor showcase featuring new money from tech and finance, the kind of collectors who buy art to display their wealth at dinner parties. She needed 12 of my original works to fill the main exhibition hall, an ambitious landscape series capturing the entire West Coast, each painting designed to flow seamlessly into the next, creating an immersive experience. The catch? She'd pay me after the event once investors committed to purchasing. She promised it would be my biggest payday yet, easily 6 figures once everything's sold. My hesitation melted away when she described the exposure, the connections, the future commissions that would follow. I should have trusted my instincts. The first warning sign appeared after 2 weeks. I kept asking about the contract, and she kept deflecting, saying her lawyer was still reviewing the terms. Just keep working, she insisted. We're running out of time, and these pieces need to be perfect. Then I stopped by the gallery unannounced one afternoon to check the lighting setup for my pieces. Sarah was on the phone in her office, door half open, voice carrying into the hallway. I heard her tell someone she'd acquired paintings from an estate sale and planned to market them to investors as emerging vintage works with mysterious provenance. She wanted to lie about my art's origin to artificially inflate the price. And I'd received nothing. I'd spent 6 weeks on those pieces, working 16-hour days in my cramped studio. Each canvas stood 6 feet tall. My hands cramped so badly some nights I could barely grip a brush. I canceled plans, ignored friends, and drained my savings to buy premium materials. Then came that text message the night before the showcase opening. No phone call, no explanation, just a cold message. $500 or nothing. I called her immediately. She didn't answer. I called 3 more times. Nothing. Finally, she texted back. There's no signed contract. I have the right to change direction. Take the $500 or leave it. My hands shook with anger and disbelief. Then I remembered something crucial. I still had keys to the gallery from last year when I'd helped with installation work. Sarah had never asked for them back. I called my brother at 11 p.m. I need your truck and your help. Right now. Don't ask questions yet. We drove to the gallery just after midnight. I unlocked the back entrance, and we walked into the main exhibition hall. All 12 of my paintings hung perfectly on the pristine white walls. Spotlights were already positioned to emphasize every brushstroke. Sarah had even printed elegant description cards with fabricated backstories about the mysterious artist who created them. My brother and I spent the next 2 hours carefully removing every single painting. We wrapped them in moving blankets, loaded them into his truck, and locked the door behind us as though nothing had happened. At 7:47 a.m., Sarah called. I didn't answer. She called repeatedly. Then the frantic text started flooding in. Where are my paintings? This is theft. I'm calling the police right now. I replied with a screenshot of her own message. No signed contract, remember? These are MY paintings. I have the right to change direction. The investors arrived at 10 a.m. to a gallery with 12 empty walls and increasingly desperate explanations from Sarah. Someone who attended told me she claimed the artist had suffered a nervous breakdown. 3 major investors pulled out of her entire showcase. The presentation collapsed completely. Sarah's gallery closed 4 months later. She threatened legal action multiple times, but her own text message proved she'd broken our agreement first. I sold those paintings independently over the next year for triple what she'd offered. Turns out, collectors genuinely appreciate buying directly from artists who respect their own work.